fucking beer.
Whatever.
The government in this state is fucked.
Whatever.
Thanks for the money.
What's up?
The state's been taken over by fucking immigrants. It sucks.
Ugh. Playlist is hating me.
Right on!
My dude, what are you doing? You just doing laps around here? What are you doing, dude?
Beat it! Immigrants everywhere you look. No kidding. Watch out, moron!
Oh, he's still going back to it. Okay. Open food. Can we haul ass back there in 2 minutes? See if we can get back there, chat. Hey, girlfriend. He pissed me off. He pissed me off. That's why I hit him.
Get in front of me, Charlie.
Confusion! Confusion! Fucking stupid fucking
Hey, out of towner, why don't you move it, okay? Fuck this shit. Hey, tourist, stop being a tool.
Fuck you, SF! Say Javario!
Your car! Great!
Oh my fucking god!
Film that shit!
Just remember, always.
should have just skipped the convoy. Stupid fucking
Maybe it's already
local.
exploded, but you never know.
Alright, T-minus 3 minutes, so we should probably check.
Always jogging.
You know, weird convoy considering we had to stop and split, but it worked out.
Worried that was Flint.
There was a
Hey,
dog. It was Gracie.
Hey,
what's up, General?
Nah, Charlie.
hey.
Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead
You were
and check
free already?
this.
JJ Hop.
Good doggo.
So fast.
Nice song to be walking into court on. That's funny.
I think it's Flint. Hey, babe.
Yeah, I like up here better.
Oh! Oh, okay. Hiccup. Look like that's a pretty common disconnect notice today. Ugh.
Oh no, you like my mask isn't like it's not like you guys know who I am. I'm not even hiding like. No, what? No. No, I'm still gonna be a prosecutor.
Check.
Well, what's up? You better ask Saudi before you do that. Yeah, Yep. Uh, if you want me to, I'll ask Saudi, but I do not want to fuck around.
Yeah, what's up, Nico?
He might be having head problems.
Oh.
Well, you tell her to get on the outside and then you body block her, Liam. My god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep, Saturday.
Saturday, really? Literally everyone's
Can this
here.
be a ground for bar complaint? Like, honestly.
Literally everyone is in this fucking room that needs to be here.
It actually got rescheduled.
At least minutes before the fucking trial.
Humphrey's right in Burton.
Oh, so much for that.
Did it because he's currently listed in the city hall app.
Might be like burying him as he's trying to get here, kind of thing.
Ugh.
Like a gas leak.
And Sandy?
Don't. Saturday's a bad day. Don't let him schedule it on Saturday.
Yeah, it can't. Literally can't be on Saturday.
There's a wedding Saturday.
Someone should tell him not Saturday.
Yeah,
It's more than a
I'm
wedding
not gonna
Saturday.
be here Saturday. I'm barely gonna be here for a wedding. Barely.
Hmm.
Voila.
What did you do?
Hello.
Saturday's not a good day.
I saw cars out on the sidewalk, so I was like, well, must be something going
I just realized I won't be here Saturday, so.
Yeah, no,
Nobody
I'm texting Humphrey right now and informing him that that's a terrible day to pick cord.
Yeah, because there's a wedding.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
schedule it for
Mhm.
tomorrow. Give them time to prepare. They had plenty of time to prepare.
Well, I think tomorrow is. I think the person's still sick.
There's also at least one good tea out there if you want to let somebody know.
It would be nice for people to check availability of others before scheduling something.
Yeah, the court case isn't happening because apparently the DA's office has known for days that their prosecutor wasn't going to be here and decided an hour before trial to say, oopsie.
Hold on. Isn't that a DA prosecutor right there?
Yeah, that is in fact a DA prosecutor right there, but now the judge can't make it.
Yeah, this DA prosecutor is incompetent, apparently. I don't know.
Well, he was paralegal until the other day, but
Shocking.
interesting. They love when you waste the state's time. Ugh. What happens when the state wastes your time, though?
Yeah, what's up?
Dang. Hey, so why are we not doing this exactly? No, the prosecutor was literally standing in the room when you said that fucking announcement. We are all standing in the fucking courthouse.
Well,
I don't know, the little bitch boy with the white hair.
They left.
Oliver
though, so,
Cross.
yeah.
Did he hang up on you?
Yeah, I just called the judge and asked him why the fuck this wasn't happening, and he said because the prosecutor couldn't be here, but the prosecutor is one of the people who was here. The judge is the only motherfucker who wasn't here.
You tell him, Gemma.
I mean, the cops are here, the prosecutor was here, the defendants are here. We're all here. Let's dance, play music. God damn it.
As a PO, alright, let's see what's new here.
That's
He's coming. He's
okay.
coming. He's coming.
Except for didn't the prosecutor leave?
Get him back in.
Yeah, didn't the guy leave though?
Oliver
Call
left.
it back.
Okay.
Oh, there comes the trooper sliding back in. Maybe the other one's behind him.
No, I don't know where Cross went.
He's on the rec. He's still on the app, so if someone you can look up his number calls him, I'm sure he'll answer.
Legally.
Did he ever tell you the story how he
Whoa. Gemma, do you need me to call him?
do that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I can call.
What's up, loser?
Hello.
Ha!
There's fucking many of you.
You
goddamn.
answered to that.
Yeah, we
love
show up. Yeah, we show up
Oh,
for
we
our
love
court
court.
cases.
Yeah, I answered to that
Ooh.
because I'm
Okay,
usually
okay,
not.
okay. I'm just gonna get in between here. There we go.
Why?
Flint hates uniforms.
Yeah, Flint does
Oh.
He does
Oh.
not get along very well with.
Sorry, buddy. My bad. My bad.
I listen. I get 2 points.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good boy, Flint.
I
Good
mean,
boy.
I've been on a little vacation for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, so I wasn't privy to it. Garland messaged me, and I came. Yeah, I came back and had a quick conversation, but that was basically the extent of it. And then
It's an appeal
told it
from
today, so I said, "Oh,
you remember
yeah,
the
I'll
court
be
case the other
there."
day where that ranger ran me over and shot me on the ground?
Oh,
This is the
Sure.
criminal
you know,
appeal
the one
for
with
that.
yeah, contradictory statements.
Yeah, the one where the person perjured themselves and now
Yeah.
they're off the witness list. Yeah,
Well,
that one.
I mean, I can understand
Oh man.
your client's frustrations, so they just want to get this over and done with.
Did you see
So
that there?
hopefully we
was
can get a
perjury
civil
last night?
or get this completed civilly as possible.
No, what was the perjury last night?
If you go to criminal docket.
Wait, what? Did she do it again?
before that, she had perjured on stand, and then like immediately after had a warrant filed.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that.
It's gonna be in City Hall in a
Yeah.
second.
Thanks, Jackson.
You're.
I woke up and I saw perjury. I was like, whoa, that never happens.
No.
Oh yeah, and wow, they got phone records and everything. They went deep on this one.
Apparently, she has like
You
some
criminal.
Because if this goes sideways, I won't.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, the state does that shit when you're like out on bail for like murder and shit. Yeah.
So they had a wiretap.
We don't have to call all the
And they
officers up for
explicitly asked
witnesses.
questions
I gotta say hello to everyone.
regarding
Officer
that.
Cyrus and then Joe. I've already hugged Park, so we're almost done. Hey, do you know if Sydney is up? Before I waste the trip.
I haven't seen. I literally just woke up myself, so.
Oh, okay. Well, good morning.
Yeah, it's probably a good spot.
Yeah. Well, no, because I didn't call Lalo. Because, well, Lalo showed up after the scene and did the process, basically.
I hate life.
All right. We don't need to introduce prior conduct or contact.
Where's Oliver?
He's on his way back.
Oh, for.
Yeah, he was here, and then
He's
he
not-
posted a thing
Yeah,
saying it
he
wasn't
ran to
happening,
the,
so then he left.
Office.
He ran to the office. What?
Looking for.
Wait, like physically ran or like drove?
Hey, Humphrey.
Hopefully drove.
Okay, I was gonna say I will
he
give
was
him a
driving
ride.
to the DA's office because we were gonna have a quick conversation about the case. He literally just got dropped the case in his lap.
No, because that would fucking delay this goddamn court case even more.
If an hour, so.
Would protect him like a little egg.
Oh, ma'am, I'm gonna have to see your ID before you enter the courthouse.
I just had a really big headache. Oh no. Heightened is in.
Walk inside to Morcott. You guys are not.
That's fine. That's fine.
No.
Betty, have you been cuffed already?
Technically, yes.
By who?
I saw you like an hour ago.
Was this Kara's doing?
I don't
presume?
know who could have done this to me. I don't got a knife.
Miss McGuire, can you leave,
What?
please? You're causing a scene.
I'm
Here, I'm just gonna.
All right, no sex games in the court.
Oh, it's too late for that.
Sorry, we're just here to see Polly must get Molotov.
That's a bullshit. That's a bullshit rule. I don't like that rule.
Lame.
Surprise, surprise, Gemma. You don't like it. Maybe turn up at
Don't.
my apartment again. See how it goes.
Oh,
What the
no, I won't show up at your apartment this time. I'm the one who's married now, Humphrey. It's different.
Oh, I've got to show up at yours, does it?
He likes to watch anyway.
That's fucked up.
If you show up to our apartment, I will kill
Is he
you.
a cuck?
That's fucked up. Don't even start with me.
Wasn't
Whoever
there a
said that.
hashtag Humphrey likes to watch?
I hate
Humphrey's the
everything.
type who he wouldn't really like show up to the apartment. He would just pull up a chair by the window.
I'm not the Polito peeper. I'm not Pond.
You know,
Wow, I'm
that is real.
imagine bringing that back.
actually fair.
I'll bring it the fuck back.
Someone Molotov him.
To be
Oh,
fair,
he-
we haven't seen Pond for a while.
Yeah, we do need a replacement.
Well, she's on the
busy
docket
peeping.
bitching about something, so.
I haven't seen Pond since she was too busy being lonely and speed trapping my wedding.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
She fucked up my day.
Prosecutor Cross, are you taking this case on? Are you accepting the gauntlet?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sicko mode. Do you need a minute to prepare?
Let's just go for it.
All right, cool. Okay, bang bang. Then we're going to call into session the State v. Paisley Scott et al. So we have 3 defendants today: Paisley Scott, Julio Juarez, and Maisie Knight McPherson. I'm going to go down each individually for the one charge being appealed: assault with a deadly weapon. Paisley, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Cool. Julio, how do you plead?
Not guilty, dog.
Okay, and Maisie.
Not guilty.
All right, cool. Then we haven't wasted your time. I will read the statement of appeal. This incident began with simple trespassing and vehicle tampering and was unnecessarily escalated to a savage assault upon Miss Gemma Knight by the officers involved. Throughout the encounter, Miss Knight, Miss Scott, Mr. Juarez, and Miss McPherson all remained non-violent up until the point that the latter 3 witnessed officers running over Miss Knight with an illusion and then gunning her down. These 3 individuals were forced to make the brave choice to shoot these rogue officers in an effort to prevent the extrajudicial execution of Miss Knight that evening. Fantastic. And with that one, I will hand over to prosecution for their opening statement when they're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. This case is about 3 individuals who took the law into their own hands, and in doing so, turned our streets into a gosh barn battlefield.
Oh, excuse me.
On the night in question, the defendants acted not as citizens, but as outlaws, armed and dangerous, showing blatant disregard for the safety of law enforcement officers and the community as a whole. What began as a routine observation by officers at the Mantis facility quickly escalated in a high-stake pursuit, reckless endangerment, and ultimately violent assault. The defendants, each wearing the Osiris motorcycle gang cut, not only ignored the directed orders to leave the restricted area, but actively conspired to evade justice. And when the law came knocking, they responded with gunfire. Through official government incident reports, witness statements, we will prove beyond any shadow of a doubt that all 3 defendants here today are guilty of the charges of assault with a deadly weapon. Make no mistake, this was no random encounter. The defendants acted in a part of a coordinated effort to resist law enforcement at all costs. Their reckless driving through the city streets, their armed assaults on officers, and complete disregard for human life demonstrated their culpability beyond question. During this trial, you will hear from brave officers who were there that night. You will see the evidence collected at the scene, ballistic reports, photography, and the documentation tied the defendants to their crimes. You will hear how they coordinated violent endangerment. You will hear how their coordinated violence endangered lives and the community was left shaken. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Defense, when you're ready.
Very simply, we plan to prove to this court and everyone here today that these 3 individuals shot in defense of their friend who was being unjustly attacked by the officers. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Then with that, we will move to our first witness, prosecution. Who is your first witness?
Sorry, Your Honor. We're calling Tyson Sullivan, please.
Mr. Sullivan, please approach the stand. What's your rank? Senior officer.
All right, Senior Officer Zolvin, when you're ready, please raise your left hand for me.
Okay. Sorry, Your Honor.
You're all right.
Speak up. We can't hear him back here.
Make sure you're using the microphone there, Tyson.
Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury, so help you, Dandy?
I do.
It's been sworn in, Your Honor.
Fantastic. Prosecution, when you're ready.
Thank you. Please state your name, rank, and role for the court.
Certainly. Senior Officer Tyson Sullivan of the LSPD.
Can you explain your involvement in the incident of the day in question?
Absolutely. I was marked as the speed unit for the pursuit when a buffalo was requested. Once I realized a buffalo was not necessary, I broke off the pursuit. Listened to the communications in the event that a buffalo was needed by maintaining a fairly safe distance away from the pursuit. It was radioed that a bike swap was occurring. They didn't specify the specific type of bike. At this particular point in time, we were having bike pursuits with vehicles that were outpacing all of our fleet with the exception of the Buffalo, one being the Double T. So I attached. At this point in time,
Excuse me.
I saw Miss Gemma Knight running from a bike with a gun in hand, away from officers. Mr. Juarez tackling Claire and then kicking her while she was down, and then a gunshot went off. At that point in time, officers opened fire against the assailants, incapacitating both Miss Knight and Mr. Juarez. And approximately within 30 seconds, give or take, the second Sultan showed back up to the scene with Miss Scott and Miss McPherson getting out, opening fire on officers. Officers were able to safely incapacitate them without further loss of officers going down.
Okay, I appreciate your answer. Can you just articulate for the court what happened when officers boxed in the Orange Sultan?
The exact specifics I can't provide, only what was communicated over radio. Basically, a bike swap was happening, that Miss Knight was going to a bike, and that's kind of where the scene kind of escalated. A gun was in hand. I saw Miss Knight at one point in time reload the gun. And then a gunshot was heard, and then the rest of the scene, transpired and unfolded.
Was medical aid provided on the scene for the injured suspects?
Yes, all individuals received medical on scene, and then were further transported to Eclipse Medical for further treatment by doctors.
Were the suspects GSR tested?
Yes, all suspects were GSR tested. The only one that yielded a negative GSR result was Miss Knight.
Just bear with me, please, Your Honor.
Take your time.
Based on your professional opinion and observation, did the defendants in either vehicle comply with officers' commands during the incident?
No, that's why they were fleeing.
Is there anything else that you want to ask that question? Because this is not a bench trial. Apologies. Yeah, no more questions. Just bear with me for 1 second, Your Honor.
Yep, time to confer.
Oh, I think. Oh, you may have all heard that. Apologies there.
We didn't,
Still
it's
using the
fine.
microphone. Oh, okay. No more questions from the stage. Thank you.
Fantastic. Defense, cross when you're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. Hi, Ty.
How's it going, Frankie?
Pretty good. How are you?
No, great. Stretching my legs. Just got back from vacation.
Perfect. So, just a couple of questions for you. First off, you mentioned that a shot was fired, but not by who. Do you know who fired that first shot?
Unsure. We had an individual with gun in hand. A shot was heard, as well as an officer was being assaulted while they were down. So unsure exactly where the shot came from.
Okay. And were any orders issued to Miss Knight McPherson regarding the weapon in her hand?
Apologize. Just recalling this incident occurred from some time ago.
No, you're fine. To the best of your memory. Yeah.
Personally, I am not completely aware. I only arrived on scene very shortly before seeing Miss Knight reload the weapon. To my knowledge and everything that has been communicated thus far, any type of commands that were being provided from officers were not being complied.
Okay. And just for clarity, though, you didn't hear specifically an order regarding putting her weapon away or disarming herself?
No, I would say from the time that I arrived and the gunshot went off would have been approximately 5 seconds.
Okay. Good deal. Yeah, that's all I have for you, Ty. Thank you.
Okay. Redirect when you're ready.
No redirect, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, then, Senior Officer Sullivan, you are free to step down. Thank you very much. Prosecution, next witness.
State would like to call Trooper Jason Park, please.
Please approach the stand.
We just need to emphasize our state v. Armstrong. Fleeing felon, known violent felon.
All right. When you're ready, Officer Park, please raise your left hand.
We need to emphasize fleeing felon.
Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury, so help you, Bunny?
Can I answer this one text before I say yes?
What?
Sorry, this is really.
Somebody dying?
No, not exact.
Well, then no.
Okay, I do.
All right, he's been sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you. State when you're ready.
Sorry, Your Honor. Apologies. I thought I heard something. Please state your name, rank, and current position for the court.
Yeah, I'm Jason Park, a trooper with the San Andreas Highway Patrol.
Trooper Jason Park, what did you observe while leaving the Mantis building on the day in question?
I had at least 4 individuals split between an orange Sultan and a green Sultan. We spoke to the folks in the orange Sultan, one of which later identified as Gemini, was seen lockpicking a vehicle. We told her to stop it. We didn't want to escalate this any further, something about doing paperwork and all that. But then she conferred with her people and went back to lockpicking that same vehicle. So then we attempted to go hands-on and apprehend, but they fled into the orange Sultan and the green Sultan, and a pursuit began with the orange Sultan.
the individuals? Where were the individuals located? Apologies.
In the outer parking lot, the unsecured parking lot of the Motorway Authority of Non-Compliant Traffic Interdiction Services building.
Is that a restricted area?
Yeah, there are multiple signs both in that parking lot that were pointed out to the defendants at the time in the parking lot that we all pointed and saw. And there was also a gate that the one-way gate that they had to come through that also had multiple signs. And then there was even another little checkpoint down by Sustancia Road that we exited through that also had multiple restricted area signs.
Did you advise the defendants or the individuals, sorry, that they were in a restricted facility?
Yeah, we pointed to the sign and we asked them to just leave.
At any point, did you notice Ms. Gemma Knight using any communication devices?
I can't recall if it was her, though I do remember her stepping back towards the Orange Sultan, and either the later identified driver, Julio Juarez, or Gemma Knight, Gemma Knight McPherson, went onto the radio. And then I could see the two folks in the Green Sultan about 50 meters behind them also tap their radios.
You said in your statement that soon after they fled the scene and it resulted in the pursuit of two vehicles. Is that correct?
That is correct. Well, it became a pursuit of one vehicle. We chose to chase the Orange Sultan because at the time the plate came back to Julio Juarez, who had an active warrant in his name. So we decided to prioritize that suspect if he was in that vehicle.
Were you able to identify the drivers or the passengers of that vehicle?
Not at the time on scene at Mantis due to them wearing face coverings. Though later, yes, we did during processing.
Just to confirm for the court, who were the people identified?
So in the Orange Sultan, the driver was Julio Juarez. The passenger was Gemma Knight McPherson. In the Green Sultan, the driver was. I'm not gonna state. I believe it was Maisie Knight McPherson and Paisley Scott in the Green Sultan. I don't remember which one was driving. It wasn't pertinent to this.
Thank you, Trooper. How long did the pursuit last, roughly?
I'd say somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes with the Orange Sultan. Intermittently, the Green Sultan that came and showed its face a couple times. So then other stuff happened.
What was the nature of driving of the Sultan during the pursuit?
The Orange Sultan, I mean, we were definitely breaking the speed limit, going through multiple red lights. I don't recall them taking too many nasty rat strats, as I say, or being extremely reckless.
Very quiet night, chat. Very quiet
as in
night.
hitting locals and destroying infrastructure. So it wasn't they were willfully evading from law enforcement.
I'm gonna at this point just interject a little bit and from the bench ask the question: what's this got to do with assault with the deadly?
We're creating the scene of the arguments of why this led. So there can be a sort of a continuance to the charge, if that makes sense. I'm happy to move on.
I think we.
Yeah, that's fine.
We know why
I'm
they
gonna
got there.
I'm gonna move away from the pursuit. Trooper, could you clarify for the court what occurred at the canals?
Yeah, so we were pursuing the Orange Sultan. I will say I was a little bit behind because I was chasing the Green Sultan away, and then I redirected to the Orange Sultan. Though I arrived and just saw a visual of a gargoyle, a motorcycle parked up on the below some like dam thing, and a Ranger Illusion struck that vehicle because it was called out that was a motorcycle swap potential. Because we saw the passenger, Gemma Knight McPherson, hop out of the Orange Sultan and run towards that motorcycle. The Ranger Illusion made contact and disabled that gargoyle. At that point, the Orange Sultan driven by Julio Juarez. Also, like, drove like literally like 10 feet away and pinned himself against the wall, and he hopped out of that Orange Sultan and stood on the roof. So I boxed in that Orange Sultan and kept my eye on Mr. Juarez. But while that was going on, I believe Gemma was tackled off of her bike and she got up.
Is that Tito?
Um,
Pretty sure I heard Tito. Oh, it is Tito. Oh God.
oh, gun in the courtroom. Gun, city, MD8, city hall. Cross. Both down. Two suspects down. Anyone hit? You guys.
Wow.
Any respect for the
Everybody
courtroom?
good here?
So is that contempt as well?
Sorry, I pulled on
Well, we'll place this into recess for like 10 minutes.
Oh, is the dog okay?
You know,
Covered
one-
immediately. I'll get safe.
Okay, good.
Paisley covered.
Want to get him in
I'm a
custody?
doctor.
Are you guys okay?
Alright, let me get him in custody for
banister
everyone's safety,
here,
and then
but
you can
I
go ahead and
wound up
provide
bending
whatever
down
medical
But
you
he's
need.
got a bullet to the
fucking
chest,
Yeah, I
so
need to
please
cuff
let
him.
me get some pressure on that.
I did see you get in the
Make
middle
sure
of
he
that, and I was
doesn't
like,
pull
oh
a gun on
God,
you.
Gemma.
Yep, I was trying to bend down with the banister.
Fucking
and then-
dare, what do you read?
She ran and then I covered Flint. He has a
Miss,
small graze.
Knight McPherson, do you need any medical?
No, I'm good, but I might need a vet to come down here if they
Mayo
can.
for the second 95, please.
We
Miss
do
Connor,
need
you good?
EMS. I've got pressure on the.
RC
gunshot
19
wound to
can
his
take him.
chest.
Let me try to get a vet.
Upstairs.
He's upstairs.
Sullivan, they're upstairs.
Oh,
Anybody else? Anyone else hurt, injured?
Can we have a vet come down here? We got a
And, I can
GSW to potentially to.
I can take
Dalmatian.
him. I can take him. Well, actually, it's very crowded. It's very crowded.
Yeah, that's
hey,
fine.
hey, baby boy, let's go this way. How about that? Come here, baby.
Almost shot another cop so easily. Oh my god. I was just waiting for it.
Quick interrogative. It just seems to be a civil dispute between Tito
Take off
Tinker
your
and
mask for me,
another,
please.
gentleman in a bound behind a house in Barrio.
So
Okay, JJ. Casey.
I'm Gucci.
So let me read.
Was that Paisley? Did you just
Want to
say?
put on my helmet
I-
just to
I-
piss the officers off.
How were you thinking?
Okay with that.
Just you guys could go ahead and just crowd against the wall over there. We're gonna go ahead and document the scene.
His attention was completely faced forward.
They got
now,
fused for a
seems to
second
have
because my
somehow
brain
heard
is.
him too much, so-
Has someone
That's
called
right
off
now.
for?
Wait, do
taking
they have a
photos?
dance that goes with it?
Damn, it's a good thing he's half dead.
Sometimes.
yes,
He
there's
pulled
there nearby.
first.
Oh,
I
okay.
illegally
No, I
tried to
know.
murder
I
him.
know.
Shut
Okay, I know he
up.
pulled first. I saw it.
Oh my
We have
God.
Potaro?
Shut up, Reed.
Is Tito stable?
He has a through and through on the stomach here. He's talking now.
All right,
I got it wrapped up, waiting for EMS to do further.
Alright, I've got.
Let's go ahead and get him moved
now
in the
Rob
open area
shows
that way
up.
we're not crowding here.
Yep. Alright.
Oh, he's here, and
Doc, I'm
he
sorry,
said that
bud.
he could.
Here we go. Is that better, boy?
Appreciate
There
it.
you go. He's chilling.
Good baby. Yeah, it didn't seem too serious, but
Reed.
Crossfire kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Started
I surprisingly didn't get
there.
hit. I tried to kind of bend down with the banister, but I was just
went
having.
around you like you had a
Yeah,
force
I
field.
just kind of slipped and went right between them, I guess, and just dodged the bullet.
God. That's good.
It's like a scene out of
Where she
Wanted over
curves the
there.
bullet. Wanted. I'm gonna go back upstairs.
You okay, though?
Yeah. He did call it out.
straightforward then. I
Did
guess
we
go
did
good.
we make a
Is everyone
bingo
okay?
card for
Any
today?
queries?
Apparently we did not. We just need a permanent one and some
Whitney, I love you.
new things.
It's a general court bingo and not even like
Yeah,
a
general
specific
bingo
trial.
card.
Well, yeah, it just needs to be a general one, and then we throw in some fun things. Apparently, next one we need to add random shootout that does not involve us.
I appreciate you guys allowing
Simon,
this.
are you good?
Does anyone else need medical aid?
Simon, you
Need aid?
Speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. Making sure. Nobody got shot up here, right?
No, I just sat there.
Okay. I.
Bean clean.
Cross, you're good.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank you. Oh, good.
You're good. Okay.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
No, that's why it's red. You just get a wet back to that shit.
You see, I saw him walk in and went, something's gonna happen. Clint's up here. What's this? I saw Paisley stand up and went, yep, I'm gonna come up here now.
Humphrey, am I being recalled as a witness at all?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Tyson, if you want to go, you go.
Yeah. Go take a quick bathroom break down there.
The only thing that we can really do is just keep
Yeah, we're
hammering
good.
the point. Hey, you got a gun in hand. You're a known violent felon. You're fleeing. You have
Just
a
double
bad
checking
name,
defense. So
any
you wanted to recall Tyson?
command. So. Frankie. am I being
Frankie.
recalled?
Oh no.
All right, cool.
Thanks.
All right. Appreciate you guys. You guys stay safe.
You too.
You too.
Bye, Sullivan.
At least this time it was a gun instead of a Molotov. Changes
I
things
can
up.
say there is some irony to the fact that that happened to the one time the PD didn't bring 17,000 cops to an OMC court case.
Wasn't even you guys.
Yeah, it wasn't even you yet, you know.
No,
Why
that was all
would
them.
they do something at their own
Sad.
court case?
So I'm very sad.
That's what they keep
tweeted
asking.
out that he was gonna shoot up the court case, and then.
Did he?
Yeah,
Wait, he
tweeted
did?
out
Wait,
ages ago that he was
who?
gonna shoot the court case.
I thought he was gonna maybe shoot me because of the yesterday's ruling, but like,
He just said he was gonna shoot up a courtroom as a social experiment.
Wow, that didn't sound
who is he? Joy? Like,
What is the experiment of that?
And it
know.
was 3 minutes, 20 seconds.
He's about to understand the
okay,
social
cool.
experiment that we call prison.
Until the cops showed up down
My
here.
head
specifically.
hurts.
Yeah.
Huh.
Whoa. I hate that. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed right after this. I think actually I've got to. I like to, I probably get picked up by Rooster at some point, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how long this case goes.
Are you?
Hmm? Is it? We want a poll?
Yeah, he just had a small craze. He's okay. I don't think he didn't even know what happened. So
Poll. I mean, you can. I mean, you have that right, I think. But usually when there's a bunch of like cops and stuff, I just let them do their job and I just go, I'm staying out of this.
Hiccup, chat. I'm sorry. It's so quiet.
Yeah, I think Supreme Justice Joy has like a policy where if someone pulls out a gun, you shoot them, no questions asked. But I don't know how legal that is, you know.
Thank you for doing this, Cross. We appreciate you.
Your Honor, state's ready to proceed.
We're sure about that? All the officers good?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, cool.
Tyson's dealing with it, so but he's not being recalled.
Yeah, of course. And defense, we're ready to go?
Good to go.
Fantastic. Then we will proceed as you were.
Thank you, Your Honor. Can I just get information of what was the last thing on the record, please?
We had just started talking about
It was the motorcycle.
yeah, the vehicle swap. There was a question, and then narrative happened, and then we got to Gemini getting out of the vehicle to go to a motorcycle.
Okay.
What's up,
Thank you,
Pun? We're very sleepy
second, make sure
tonight,
I get what I
chat.
need.
I'm ready for the weekend.
Just double check, Trooper Park. Is there anything else you wanted to add to that question?
I don't recall what I.
Objection, calling for narrative.
Oh
That's
yeah,
okay.
super sustained.
That's sustained. I tried it. Okay, give me a chance.
My dude, you've been given so much leeway.
You are. That one I was pushing a bit too far.
There's an entire
okay.
rope factory being given over there.
Listen, you got to do sometimes. You listen. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Okay.
I appreciate you taking this, Oliver.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to delay this more for you guys. It's been a while anyway. Right. Just to confirm. The individuals involved in this incident, are they known, in your professional opinion, are they known violent offenders?
Yeah, Osiris MC, yes. As we had a multiple registered, well, we had a registered owner of that Orange Sultan and multiple cuts seen on scene.
Were the defendants found in possession of any firearms?
All four, yes.
Were the defendants GSR tested?
All four were GSR tested, and the only negative result was Gemma Knight McPherson.
Hello, new friend.
No more
Hello,
questions for
new
the state.
friend.
From the state.
What's up,
Fantastic.
Kokoro?
Cross when you're ready, defense.
You're looking. What's up, Space Cat? Pon, I gotta give you a diamond. Give me a minute, sweetheart. I'll give you a diamond.
All right, Trooper Park.
I'm just like on autopilot right now, y'all. It's not even
back
funny.
to the pursuit.
I don't
were
know.
any threats issued at the Mantis building
But I want to hang out with you guys for a little
my
bit, so
clients
small stream.
or Miss Knight McPherson?
You to give yourself a diamond?
On that
Pon
initial
doesn't need
scene or
one?
during the
No,
pursuit?
Pon needs a diamond.
I can't recall exactly.
Tomorrow,
I don't remember.
chat. Tomorrow we're gonna try to do
we had a
vanilla
conversation.
unicorn roleplay. We haven't been able to the past couple of weeks.
It was
and I miss doing
relatively
it. So
peaceful in demeanor.
Charlie gonna go.
I see. And
for
you said
stripper
that
therapy,
they weren't.
I think is what it is this week.
Overtly
Which is
reckless in their
fucking
driving
amazing.
during the pursuit.
You
Would you
miss
say that
role-playing?
that peaceful demeanor continued through this?
Yeah, I try to
pursuit?
at least do once a month for vanilla unicorn because that way it gives all the other
Couldn't say that much.
people that are role playing as strippers
I
chance
don't
to like
remember
shine.
anything,
So
exceptionally
I go like
extraordinary
once, maybe twice a month, and I haven't been able to
or
because of the
pursuit
holidays.
see.
So I want to get back into
usually,
it.
dangerous.
At
Occurring.
least once a month.
Thank you. And once you arrived in the canal,
I don't know, y'all. I've been on
Did you
autopilot with
witness
roleplay lately.
Ranger
and
Lopez ramming the motorcycle
I need
yourself?
to like
I witnessed the Ranger Illusion collide with the
total hip replacement next week.
Okay. And did you,
better
see
get
the
better
Ranger
soon.
Illusion collide with the motorcycle while it was occupied?
No, actually, I don't recall. From my angle, I was a little bit far behind the pursuit.
Pun, let me give you a diamond. Hold still, sweetheart.
I didn't say. I don't believe it was, but I don't recall.
Okay. And statements in the report also note that the Illusion struck
I'm grateful
Miss
for
Knight
Charlie
McPherson
to
while
give me something
she
different
was off
because
of the vehicle. Did you
Lennon
witness
is
that
very
portion as
mechanical
well?
in her roleplay right now.
What I
which
witnessed
isn't a bad
was
thing.
Gemini
But
McPherson
Charlie
running
gives
away
me a little
from
more
the
flexibility to
the
be
bike and pulling out a gun.
the
So I had
anti-Lennon.
dismounted my cruiser
She's
and I turned my
cranky.
back
She's
up
sociopathic.
when calling that out.
But
So
I will tell
I
everybody
didn't
that
see
I am
Gemini
struggling
get
a little
struck
bit.
directly
I'm
'cause,
feeling
there were a couple
very
cars in between us. So
stuck.
I did see the Ranger
and
Illusion
with
pull away from that
Onyx
area
being
and
so
Gemini on the
amazing,
ground.
Okay.
I just kind of feel like I don't
That's
want
all
to
I
be
have for you.
like,
Thank you, Trooper.
you know, I actually want to help. So, all right, Pawn, here you go.
Any redirect on that line of questioning?
No, Your Honor. Thank
Enjoy your diamond,
Fantastic.
Pawn.
Then you are free to step down. Is he being recalled?
He is not.
Catching a Charlie stream.
Fantastic. Then you are free to go.
Seals diamond. You have a diamond, Space Cat. Better
State,
quality
any further
of life.
witnesses?
I'm frustrated because
Yes, Your Honor.
I checked my
Officer Claire Elizabeth.
I checked my analytics. Do y'all know I've been streaming for 7 years, and I've been roleplay streaming for about 6 and
All
3/4
right, officer, when
years?
you're ready, please raise
Because
your
I was
left
a
hand.
Destiny streamer for about 3 months before I switched over to roleplay. So I've been doing roleplay for almost
Do
7
you swear and affirm that the
years.
testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole
I've
truth,
only been
and
a
nothing
partner
but
for
the truth,
2.
under the pains and
So-
penalties of perjury, so help you
Yeah.
sophomore?
So to do like
Since when, in your honor?
strictly
Prosecution, when you're
RP
ready.
for so long,
Could you please state your name?
I don't know.
rank, and
I find myself kind of like
Yeah, Officer
stumbling
Claire
a bit
Alice of the
lately.
Del Perro Police Department.
Yourself and 2 other
But I love the
officers were in
server and I
Mantis
love the people
building,
that
is
are
that
on
correct?
it, and they're so
Yes.
amazing.
Did you observe any vehicles?
RP
enter the
burnout is so
parking lot?
common. I think I'm getting there.
I did. 2 Sultans.
Were you able to observe any of the occupants?
You're very
of the
loyal
vehicle?
to your RP servers, but sometimes
Yeah,
I feel like
there were 2
turning the same
in
wheel for a long
each
time.
vehicle.
In those
all
7
wearing
years,
the Osiris cups.
get ready for this. In those 7 years, I
One
have
of them
roleplayed
had
on.
male with blonde hair, a female with green cyan hair. The other 2 were in the Sultan further back.
5
I didn't
roleplay
have as much
servers.
detail
5
of their
in 7
appearance
years.
from what might be
That's how loyal I am.
During that encounter, did you attempt
I am
to
extremely
de-escalate
loyal
the
to roleplay
situation and
servers, Pawn.
convince- De-escalate the situation.
Yes. we did.
So I get what you're talking about.
What was done to attempt to de-escalate the situation?
Initially,
6 in the same span?
we
Yeah,
tried to
5 for
ask
me.
them politely to leave.
One of them was only a
and,
matter of months.
If they did so, no further actions would have to be
B5M
taken.
was 2 years. No Pixel was 2
When,
years. Just past 1 year on Onyx. Only been on 1 server. You are hella
When
loyal.
the pursuit ended up in the sewage plant, is that correct? Did it pursuit
And then I was
end up in
on
the sewage plant?
New Day for like a bit.
Yeah, at the point where it meets El Rancho Boulevard.
Did you witness anyone exiting the Golden Sultan?
I did.
And who was that, please?
That was the
been
female
going at a
with
good
the
clip, but I
green
am
cyan hair
definitely,
who had initially tried to break into the vehicle, shouting, going
I
for
am
lockpick
struggling.
afterward.
That is the
asking
best
to
way
leave.
that I can put it.
What did you observe the female do?
Yeah,
she ran towards a parked motorcycle that was
I don't know. Maybe
waiting
we'll
there.
do some Marvel Rivals tomorrow.
She
instead
attempted to get on the
of
motorcycle,
I gotta check in
after
on
it
Lennon
had
though,
a
because
collision with
we
the
just
car.
opened a private practice on
then
her, and she's
they attempted to start the
dispatch
motorcycle,
command, but
which failed
she's
to
very
start.
mechanical right now.
They then
There's
began
really
to
no.
shout,
That's why I
"Is
was
this
so
how
grateful
you do
for
stuff?
like
Do you just ram
I
motorcycles
was grateful
now?"
for the
At
meeting
this
of
point, I'd
Kiki's
already
girlfriend
exited
yesterday because it was a chance to
illusion,
like actually tell a story
ran
of
around
like
and tackled
meeting the parents.
tackled the female off
And,
the motorcycle. She then stood up and pulled
Yeah.
out a firearm and began reloading
Lennon
it.
Breaking Bad.
I then cannot attest to what happened
No, people
further,
would
as I
riot
was
if
attacked
Lennon
from
did that,
behind
which
and
is
knocked
why
to the
she's actually the opposite.
Okay.
She's
Just to confirm,
very
you said
like
to the court
stringent with
that,
dispatchers sharing information.
You attempted to tackle the female,
Pull Lennon
as
off
she began
duty.
to flee.
I kind of want her to get kidnapped.
as she
But nobody
was
will ever
attempting
kidnap
to
her.
start the
That's the
motorcycle.
problem with playing like a mom role.
Did you witness?
Nobody
a
wants to
female pull
kidnap
out a
like
firearm?
the mama bear.
I did, and I made a radio call of they are
Nobody ever
pulling a
kidnaps
gun.
us. The only time any
You
of my
stated that you
characters
lost
have ever been
sight,
kidnapped
of the
was
female, is that correct?
twice
That is correct.
on No
Could you tell
Pixel.
us why you lost sight of that thing?
Twice.
I was
Once
tackled
was
or hit from behind
TJ
by
the TJ Walker thing with the clowns.
driver of the Sultan.
And then the
the
other
female
was
had
the
exited,
dungeon master
and
or whatever
then
the
they began
gave
to
her the
kick me
scar
as I
on
was
her
on the
neck.
ground. And then
In
I
7
couldn't say
years,
exactly
none of my other characters have
who
been
fired
kidnapped.
the first shot, but then I was
at
shot by
all.
that individual.
Nobody ever wants to kidnap Lennon. Forgot about the dungeon master arc? Yeah. That's what she's got, like a faded scar on her neck.
Could you say
I
to
didn't
the
want to get
court
rid of that
what the
completely
actions
because
of
it was
those
such a
individuals make you feel at the time?
momentous occasion in
We
in
were
her life. But you know, it's been 7 years
it's hard for me
according
to
to the
describe
lore,
because
so
it's
it's gonna
a,
fade a little bit.
It all happened very quickly. With the reputation and past
I'm enjoying the
dealings with
private
the,
practice stuff. I haven't been able to
Osiris,
dive in a
group,
lot for it because
they
of
have
my
been known
burnout.
as a violent group, particularly towards law enforcement officers.
The main thing that I
At the point when
okay, we're talking a bit,
one of
chat,
them drew a
because
gun,
you know
obviously,
nothing's really happening right
the
now.
question and fear of
The main thing
life
that I
of both
love about
officers and
roleplay
other
is
civilians
helping
are
facilitate
possibly
roleplay
around,
for other
could have
people,
been,
which is why I took on
could have been in danger.
the command
Um,
for
I called out that she
dispatch,
pulled a
because
weapon.
if there are
but
people that
then,
want
as I
to
say,
roleplay
don't,
dispatch, I want to help.
I can't recall
So
what else happened as I was
I
on the
love
floor and
I
didn't
love
have a
helping
view
other
of
people
those
in roleplay,
events.
you know. But the problem
so how long
is
have you been a law enforcement officer?
the problem is
12
then
years.
you're kind of like
An officer of 12 years, in your professional opinion,
it's
were the actions of Gemini or Julio
I don't
Horace
know.
lawful in any way?
and the wonderful thing about
in my
about
professional
Onyx has
experience.
been
conclusion.
people have like supported me,
sustained.
supporting that. Does that make sense? People in Onyx have been supporting me while I support others.
This
you
one
know?
was unwritten by me, so I thought
I love.
I mean, none of them were written by me.
I love it.
They're
The
just coming
server's
up
been
at the
great,
time.
and I'm gonna keep role playing on it. But I am
Did
definitely
you see
like
the actions of Gemma putting out
burnout.
a firearm as an escalation?
And all these breaks that I took over the holidays,
I
I didn't
did.
really take a break because I basically just took a break of stream and I
No more questions.
still role played.
Thank you for your patience.
So
Oh, hold on. I'm not gonna nick this.
I actually
Jesus
need
Christ.
like a week of like
Fuck.
playing rivals on stream
Alrighty
and
then.
hanging out and not actually
Defense when
getting
you're
on
ready for
duty.
cross.
Enabling other people, it's the primary job. Same, Pawn. That is exactly it.
Thank you,
It's
Your Honor.
I've been that way since. It's the main. It's one of the main
Alright,
reasons why I got into medical roleplay.
Officer Alase.
So.
Am I pronouncing that right, by the way?
Hold on, we're gonna stir chat. We're gonna stir.
Close enough.
Okay, thank you. You mentioned witnessing Ranger Lopez striking the motorcycle, correct?
Perjurer. That's right. Perjurer?
Correct.
Okay, and was that while the
Perjurer?
Ms. Knight Pearson was on the motorcycle?
No, I don't believe at the first collision. I don't know about the other ones as I didn't see them, but the first collision was before she got onto the motorcycle.
Okay. You said you did not see the following collision?
No, if they'd happened, I was on the other side of the vehicle on foot at that point.
I see. And
I love being a.
referencing
I love
the statements
I
again.
love playing a fucking Twinsted
Several
troll
of
on her.
these statements describe the illusion that Lopez was driving, striking Miss Knight McPherson. Did you witness that portion?
I did not. If it, from my recollection of the timelines and having read the statements, that collision happened after I was on the floor, so I didn't have any view of whether that collision occurred.
I see. Thank you. Were any orders given to Ms. Knight McPherson as to the weapon, putting it away or putting it on the ground? Things of that nature?
As far as I'm aware,
I play
no,
her as such
I
a
was
Twinster
unable
troll.
to,
It's so great.
to give any commands as such because I was knocked down before I was able to do so.
I see. I think that's all I have for you. Thank you, officer.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna wait to do that. I'm gonna wait to do that. I'm gonna wait to do that.
Sorry.
No cross examinations.
Okay, then you're free to step down. Would you like to recall Officer Alizé?
No, thank you.
Then you are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State, any further witnesses?
Sorry, Your Honor. Yes, can we? The state would like to call Deputy Alice Mayor, please.
Fuck it. Fuck it. We do it live.
Approach the stand.
All right, officer, when you're ready, please raise your left hand. Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury? So help you.
Oh God, she's such a Twinster troll.
All kinds.
Oh, what?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
You've been sworn in, Your Honor.
Oh God, I love playing a Twinster troll.
Prosecution, when you're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. Can you just please confirm us your name, rank, and occupation?
Alice Meyer, I'm a deputy of the Los Santos Sheriff's Department.
Thank you very much. I've got very small questions, very quick questions for you. Were you present at the canal shooting related to this incident?
I was, yes.
Did you observe? Did you observe? Stop 1 second, sorry.
Hiccups. Alice does not want to be here. No, she doesn't. Better answer fucking
Were you able
carefully.
to see when Deputy, Officer Claire was downed?
At that moment, no. I'm still not even sure who started shooting that day.
During that incident, were you? Did you have eyes on the defendant later identified as Julio Juarez?
I do recall him shooting, yes.
Were you able to see who was shooting at?
I believe he was shooting.
Zero
towards
fucks given,
the
chat. Charlie cares.
direction,
No more.
On my right, so in the area of
Get shot on the ground made you cackle. I felt so bad about that situation when I went back and watched the VOD.
One more question from the stage.
Thank you very much. Cross when you're ready, defense.
Y'all forget, this is like my first foray wandering into.
Hello
I
again,
will say
Deputy.
that. Any type of conflict RP with
so you were
shoot 'em up kind of thing.
You mentioned you were present at the canals there. Did you witness the collision between
I had to like
pollution and the
change
motorcycle?
her a little bit.
Yes.
I'm
Because
just
I
gonna
was-
object really
I'd said
quickly. I
in,
might be wrong on
like,
this one.
you know,
Scope. We're
that I
talking
was
about the
going
motorcycle
so
collision,
far, like
I
trying
wasn't
so
into that.
hard to be a complete opposite of mom energy.
Rebuttal?
That I kind of
prosecution asked about the canals scene.
I
if
came
she was
across
there.
as like a bitching Karen, and I didn't
that
want that.
happened
So
when-
I wanted more
at the canal scene.
Sociopath is the best way to put it.
Just
So
grabbing my
we're
notes.
changing Charlie up a little bit, but when it comes to being a Twinster troll, that's never gonna change. That's never gonna change.
Yeah, this is in scope.
Ooh, good song, even though
That's
it's
okay, thank you.
fucking country. I
No
love
problem.
this song. I don't do a lot of country music anymore, y'all. I think it's trash. But this one is okay. I like this.
Yeah, do you need her to restate the answer, or I the question?
Yeah, the restate the answer would be great.
I was there, yes.
Fantastic.
And did you witness the
Yeah, we might
motorcycle
do
collisions
either.
between
I'm
the
thinking
illusion and the
for
motorcycle?
our 3-hour stream tomorrow, we might do.
Was
well, we can't do tomorrow because
Ms.
we have
Knight
to do
McPherson on the motorcycle for any of the collisions?
Maybe we'll do it after Vanilla Unicorn. I have a digital like paint by numbers thing that I can hook my tablet up to, and we can do that if RP is needed like for a chill. I'm about
Could you
halfway done with
describe,
it, and we could like listen to music and do that.
If it was
so
only
I
one or
think
two
that
of
might be
them,
a thing.
which ones?
Kind of like take
the
a day
sequence
break
of the
from
collisions,
RP
and which ones she was on
and
them.
just kind of hang out.
I believe I went illusion motorcycle, off motorcycle, back up into someone in that sequence. Trying to remember.
Okay.
I really like it. I actually have a couple.
So,
I have one that's a
and you
starring.
mentioned
It's
you did
they're all
witness,
based on my favorite
the
like
illusion strike,
art
Miss
pieces.
Miss Knight McPherson.
I have one that's
while she was off the
Starry Night
motorcycle
that
as
I
well.
have to do. I think maybe doing that like one day a week,
And
like where
up
we just
to
hang
that
out and I
point,
just do
had
that.
there been any
Might be a
threats
good, like,
issued or
pause
threatening
moment.
movements
I'll
or,
make up
or,
playlists and we can just listen to
intentions made
music
known
and just chill.
to you?
I
by
think we'll do
the,
that, chat. What do you
by
think? I think
Miss
that's
Knight
what we're gonna do.
McPherson specific.
And then we'll mix in some Marvels too. Kind of take like a sort
and
of
any of the other
pause because
suspects on that scene.
the
or who
burnout
they
is
take.
real, y'all. And standing here, I'm having more fun talking to my chat.
And is it typical to try and disable a motorcycle in that fashion?
It is not, no.
Is it then standard procedure to even pit a motorcycle if it is currently occupied?
No.
Plus, I don't want to go into it
And,
too much, but there have been situations that I'm not even going to go into detail with that have kind of
regard
like
to Julio Juarez,
changed my outlook
Do you
on
recall
certain
if
things
he tackled
in roleplay. It has nothing to do with the server. It's something else. And
on his brain?
it just
Okay.
kind of made me like, eh.
I was trying to get the rank correct.
But you know, I had to keep
couldn't
going
remember.
because I've done this for 7
but
years.
that answers the
So
question.
we're gonna jump into dispatch, see if that helps. We're gonna open up
Oh,
a
no,
private
Alasse.
practice, see if
I
that
got-
helps.
remember.
We are gonna.
thank you,
I
Deputy.
said it on stream last night, so it's not meta, but we are gonna open the flower shop.
See here and
see if that helps. Just I keep trying different
regarding
things.
Ms. Knight McPherson drawing her weapon. Did that happen before or after the
Charlie gets
strikes with the
patched.
vehicle?
Hopefully that'll help.
I believe
You
nothing
know,
pulled up in
we
the
just
loose
we try.
I see.
So,
do you know who fired first?
I have no idea.
having Charlie lose her gun license, which I really I got to go buy a couple of guns to put in the trunk of her car.
I believe that does it for Cross. Thank you.
Just in case. We might do that tonight, actually. Before I
Okay,
get out of
recross
city.
when you're ready. Or rewrite, sorry.
No redirect. You wanna? Thank you.
Fantastic. Then is
Y'all have those types of moments.
also my
Yeah.
being recalled.
Also, I have so many VODs.
No,
chat.
I don't think so.
And you are free
It's
to step
taking
down and
me
leave.
longer than just a day to get it done. Also, thanks to Dead Wolf.
Prosecution,
for
any further
reminding me.
witnesses?
He did his job. He did it well. But I have to work on getting the VODs up on YouTube like this week.
Fantastic. Then would you like to highlight evidence now or in closing?
Closing, please.
Fantastic. Then we will move to defense. Defense, do you have any witnesses?
Yeah, we'll do it. JJ, you want to get on the stand?
And have you advised your client of their Fifth Amendment rights?
I like this song. My liked songs playlist has actually been good to me lately.
Fantastic.
Actually,
All right,
you know what?
Mr.
Let's change
Juarez,
it up. We're gonna
when you're ready, please raise your left hand.
we're gonna jump in my midnight the midnight playlist. My friend
Do you
Beast
swear
turned this,
and affirm that the
turned-
testimony you're
shared
about
this
to
in my
give
Discord, and I really like it.
is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury? So help you, Harb.
I swear.
Been sworn in, Your Honor.
There we go. should be
Fantastic.
good.
Defense
If
when
it's
you're ready.
too loud, anyone, just let me know, yo.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, JJ. Let's see here. Let's start with the pursuit. You were driving
My
the vehicle
addiction
that,
for music
Gemma
lately
was
has
in. Is that correct?
been the midnight.
That is correct.
And look up Sunglasses Kid
And
on
did
on
you
Spotify.
issue any
It's
threats to
vaporwave,
officers or
synth,
draw a weapon at any time
poppy.
during the pursuit?
Chef's kiss.
Not at all.
I love it. It's very chill and very zen.
And, do you recall anyone who was a part of that, either in the same vehicle or in the other vehicle?
We got a candy
issuing
bar
threats?
left. Nope.
On the two
Chat, we're gonna go
vehicles
down
we're
and hit up
on,
the
no,
vending machine
nobody
'cause we're
was
hungry.
threatening anybody or being violent or pulling any weapons at all.
And when you arrived on scene at the canal,
Let's see if there's a food truck outside first before we do it.
what? Here, let's start with.
There's not. Okay, we're hitting the vending machine. Let's get in something else besides the crumbies. Although, you know, we want to.
Arriving on scene, could you just briefly cover?
Hello?
Sort of what got to the.
Oh, this is not good. We're gonna starve, chat.
Yeah, sure. So,
Hello? There we go.
Gemma got
Let's do
out of
orange
the car,
soda.
tried to get on a bike. The ranger strike the car, the bike.
Then we'll
with
just do
loose-
crumbies. We'll stick with crumbies.
Hitting Gemma in the process. While Gemma was trying to get out of the bike.
I'm so proud of this art, y'all. I love this art. Like when I made this, I had no idea it was gonna become such a prevalent.
And then
I love it. I love it so much.
They were done. Bullets started coming out from cops. So I decided
Also,
to get out of my car.
do you guys want to know a little secret?
Try to make sure, Gemma was
Do you see the flame on the top of the lighthouse?
And
It's supposed to be onyx, the gemstone.
Like, what the fuck, man?
So I just decided to pull my gun and
I think I've said that before, but I don't care. I'm saying it again because I think it made it cool.
responded fire with fire.
I see. And at what point exactly did you see Gemma pull her gun?
Right after the ranger, I don't know, Ellie Lopez struck her with her vehicle.
Oh, and Officer Alassi mentioned that you tackled her. Is that correct?
Yeah, I tackled her to avoided them to shooting Gemma while she was on the ground to try to maybe peacefully talk to them. But they kept shooting at her, so
I see. So,
JJ
just
laying
for
it all
clarity,
out.
you tackled after the shots began.
I'll tackle her. I tackle her after they started shooting at her. Yeah.
I see. And did
But
you hear
because
any?
shots kept going, I responded fire with fire.
I see. Did you hear any orders to put a weapon away issued to Gemma?
No, all I heard was gun, and then fires immediately started coming out from the cops. There was no,
All the cops
at
leave?
any given
That's
moment, there was
great.
no point of them saying, hey, put the gun away or else. No, it was just gun and fires, shots were fired immediately after.
I see. All right. I believe that's all I have for you. Thank you, JJ.
Problem.
Prosecution, cross when you're ready. JJ, come on back.
I'm sorry.
You're all good.
That's okay. Thank you very
Grab
much.
this again.
You stated in your testimony that you wanted to resolve this peacefully. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Why did you evade police if you wanted to resolve this peacefully?
I mean, evading is not being violent.
Okay, I would ask the question again. If you wanted to evade police, if you wanted to resolve this peacefully, why were you evading police?
Asked and answered. I'm gonna object.
That's fine. Your Honor, I'll move on. You stated you were defending Miss Gemma. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Let me just go through this 1 second. You know what? There's no point. Yeah, no more questions from the state.
Am I good to come back?
Not quite yet. Any redirect on that line of questioning?
No, Your Honor.
Now you're good to go.
All right, now let me put this back again. Thank you.
Defense, any further witnesses?
Defense will call Maisie McPherson.
Fantastic. Please approach the witness
Assuming
stand.
she's willing to waive her 5th article.
Probably should check that before calling them.
All right, Mrs. McPherson Knight, please raise your left hand when you're ready. Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury? So help you, Warjack.
I do, yeah.
Been sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Defense, when you're ready.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. All right. Maisie, we'll start at the same place with you. So during the pursuit, the officer stated you were in the other vehicle, not the one that Gemma was riding in. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
I see. And did you or anyone in your vehicle issue any threats to officers at any time or draw weapons on them, anything of that nature during the pursuit?
We did not, know.
Okay, and then moving forward to the scene at the canals, at what point did you approach in the vehicle you were in?
We approached as the, I think it was a state parks Aleutian was slamming into the motorcycle that was parked that had my fiance at the time on the vehicle.
I see. And did you immediately take action after seeing that initial impact?
I was still in the car at the time, and we were pretty far back. We did not step out of the car until there were shots coming from police officers.
I see. Were you close enough to hear the officers on scene?
We were not, no. I was not.
Okay. And did you also witness Gemma being struck while she was off the motorcycle?
We did, yes.
We're just back to vibing, chat. We vibing.
Were you able to distinguish who fired first?
I was not able to distinguish, but there were considerable amount of gunfire coming from PD, including while my fiance at the time was on the ground.
I see. And just to be clear, you had not started firing until after you exited the vehicle, after the shots had already started?
Correct. Yeah, I stepped out of the vehicle, pulled my firearm, and then started shooting.
I see. Okay. That's all I have for you. Thank you.
Fantastic prosecution. Cross when you're ready.
No cross-examination from the prosecution, Your Honor.
Okay, then. Then, Ms. McPherson, you are free to step down. I guess Mrs. McPherson, sorry. Defense, any further witnesses? Are we making it the full triple?
Yeah, we'll make it the full triple, Your Honor. Calling case
Paisley,
stop.
please come to the stand.
The Eve is getting too bad. Yeah.
All right,
The stream
Mrs.
is
Scott, when you're
very
ready, please raise
chill.
your left hand.
Very chill, chat. We put
Do
the
you
music
swear
on,
and affirm
we
that the
vibe.
testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury? So help you.
My new avatar has been so great.
Once again,
I
for
love,
old time's sake,
I love the avatar.
Dandy.
I do.
Dandy.
Sworn
I
in,
love
Your Honor.
Dandy. Y'all realize
Fantastic.
I
Defense
love
when you're ready.
Dandy.
Thank you. All right, Paisley. We're going to skip some of the duplicative stuff. During the pursuit, did you issue any threats to officers or draw a weapon?
No, I did not.
Okay, and you were in the vehicle that Maisie was in, is that correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay, and
Time go to bed.
did you
Pawn.
exit your vehicle
Go
at
badge.
the same time Maisie did then?
I did, yes.
Okay. And let's see, from your perspective, were you able to hear any of the officers on scene as you were arriving?
As I was arriving, not clearly. There was a lot of chaos and yelling.
Okay. And if you were leaving at the same time Maisie was, the vehicle that is, that would have been after shots began being fired?
Correct, yes.
Okay. And had you fired your weapon up until that point?
No, I had not.
Okay. Okay. Keep it short and sweet. Thank you, Paisley.
Fantastic. Prosecution, cross when you're ready.
Got alert needs to order stuff for surgery. Do it. Do
Fantastic.
it.
And Paisley, you're free to step down. Defense, any further witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
Fantastic. Would you like to highlight evidence now or in closing?
I can do so in closing.
Okie dokie. Then do we require a few minutes for closing?
Can the state police have 2 minutes?
Yeah, of course. I will place this into a recess and for a few minutes and be back soon. Yeah, that's fine.
Chat, I'm going to take this time to step away. So I'm going to turn the music up. Y'all chill. I will be right back. I got to go get something to drink.
Don't dance, JJ. You can't do it literally. I'm an injured man.
All right, cool. Okay, we ready to proceed?
State is ready, Your Honor.
Defense. Fantastic. Then I'll call this back into session. And prosecution closing when you're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate your patience with this case. The events of the night in question began as a seemingly routine observation by law enforcement officers leaving the Mantis facility. Officers witnessed individuals associated with the Osiris motorcycle gang attempting to unlawfully tamper with a vehicle in a restricted area. Despite being given multiple opportunities to leave peacefully, the defendants chose violence, initiating a series of reckless and dangerous acts accumulated in the armed assault against officers. Now, let's cover the defendants' acts that, having been coordinated and intentional. The three defendants, Macy and Paisley were driving the Green Sultan, deliberately interfering with law enforcement officers' pursuit of the Orange Sultan, driven by Julio Horace and the occupant occupied by Gemma Knight. Their interference was not accidental. It was calculated in the aid to aid their core defenders and obstruct law enforcement efforts. The use of a deadly weapon. Now, Gemma Knight exited the Orange Sultan, attempting to flee on foot, and then brandished a firearm against law enforcement officers, forcing them to defend themselves. Julio Horace tackled and assaulted Officer Claire, escalating the violence and directly placing officers' lives at risk. Moments later, Macy and Paisley Scott exited the Green Sultan and opened fire on law enforcement officers, striking them and endangering everyone in the vicinity. Officers' response was correct. Officers acted swiftly and decisively to protect themselves, the public, and ultimately apprehend all three defendants. The charge of assault with a deadly weapon is appropriate because the defendant, each and every one of them, intentionally used a firearm against a law enforcement officer, demonstrating their clear intent to inflict great bodily harm. The actions were not defensive but offensive. They escalated a lawful pursuit into a violent confrontation. Under the law, individuals cannot justify the use of deadly force to interfere with law enforcement performing their duties, especially when the initial suspect, one Gemma Knight, was actively fleeing and brandishing weapons herself. The state would like to highlight the GSI evidence linked to this case file. The defense's attempt to argue that the defendants were acting in the defense of Miss Gemma Knight, the state believes is not sufficient enough to justify them entering a criminal law enforcement shootout and shooting the police officers just because they want to believe that they're defending somebody. The evidence, I hope, will leave the bench with no doubt that the three defendants acted together, knowingly and without knowingly disregarded the lives of others and used and will be found guilty of those charges. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and appreciate that you took this case last moment.
Not a problem.
Defense. Closing statement when you're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendants today did act in a coordinated fashion. They were breaking into cars. They were on, government property illegally. They did do those elements. We're not contesting those aspects of the charges today. However, the police improperly escalated the situation from, at worst, tampering with the vehicle and felony trespassing to using deadly force against Ms. Gemma Knight McPherson. When arriving on scene at the attempted motorcycle swap, Ranger Lopez decided to begin attempting to disable the motorcycle that Gemma was trying to mount and use as a means to further evade. Up to that point, no violent motions had been made, no violent statements, no threats, nothing by any of the people being pursued by the police. And there weren't any attempts to draw a weapon any time before that point. However, once Mrs. Knight McPherson was able to get on the motorcycle, Ranger Lopez continued to strike the motorcycle, which is in effect an act of or a use of deadly force, seeing that it is a 2.5-ton vehicle versus someone unprotected on a motorcycle. We've heard today through testimony that that is not procedure followed by police. That is not a typical escalation or use of force that police use in attempting to prevent someone from evading, and especially from a felony D, lowest tier felony trespassing situation. But not only that, Lopez continued to strike Gemma Knight McPherson while she attempted to run back to the Sultan after being struck the first time, trying to de-escalate the situation rather than pulling a weapon. However, she was struck, she was tackled, and at that point, the officers identified the gun and began firing upon her while she was on the ground. There are plenty of other means to use at their disposal to incapacitate someone or capture someone evading capture. But they chose to fire upon her instead, well after deadly force had already been used. At that point, the defendants today, seeing this go on, drew, one of them tackled, and the other two drew weapons as well after seeing
True.
these shots fired on someone who was incapacitated, one of their loved ones. But they did not actually pull their weapons or make any threats or take any actions that would be threatening towards those officers until the officers were firing upon an incapacitated Gemma Knight McPherson. Because of all that, the improper escalation to deadly force, the unreasonable nature of it, the actions of the police in that situation do not reach the qualified immunity that they enjoy typically. They are not protected by that, and as such, a defensive action on the part of someone, either for themselves or a loved one, is valid in that circumstance to prevent deadly harm coming to them or, again, their loved one in this case. As you can see, the defendants today were all acting in the best interest of Ms. Knight McPherson, trying to prevent her death due to the officers' negligent and reckless behavior. And we hope the courts find it that way and find them not guilty as such. Thank you.
Okay, thank you all very much. I'll be placing this into recess while I go for deliberations. I'll probably go on for a little bit just because of the nature of this case. It is pretty spicy. So thank you all. Thank you very much.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sorry.
Wow.
What the hell's happening here?
Can do this.
Cigarette, 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 cigarette.
No food.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, hi. food.
Yeah. Well, because
Stop.
when I bought this
Do
gun,
not eat vending machine.
Just eat crumbies and then
No.
we'll get food
She's
after.
such a mom.
God.
Just get your crumbies to work here. Wait,
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
it took me a long time to wean her off crumbies and orange soda.
Mom, she's eating dog food.
Nope. I'm going to Clock and Bell.
Mom, she's eating dog food.
If you go to Cluck and Bell, I'm gonna be so mad.
Ow!
Okay, so well, in my defense, part of the reason is because I may have already asked if the judge was hungry.
I don't
care.
Okay.
Fucking snitch.
Want to come with me?
I'm gonna go with her.
You also don't have to because I also technically have my own clock.
You're allergic to chocolate and you fall over.
What the hell?
I'll be on my feet again once
I was gonna say peanut butter, but then you get an anaphylactic shot and you could die. So I hope you get diarrhea.
Wow.
Oh, thank you, love.
You can die from diarrhea, you know.
Yeah, but the small one that just poop
The
your pants. That's all. Yeah, I want you to poop your pants, not
chill and eat the
not
food.
die.
You enjoy your smoke, babe.
Small
All right.
one.
I'll be right back.
Eat.
Already came outside, or where's the
I don't know.
what you call it? Q en general.
Chat, we're gonna go get food.
Logic with that, because if you get
Just gonna go down to Deathly Delights. Wrong way. That bubble though, y'all.
but that's a poor excuse.
I actually like this thing.
Hello.
Hey.
How are we doing?
Doing all right. How are you?
Pretty good. What's wrong with it?
Well, a local
Taillight?
cut me off, so I just wanted to make sure that it was all good.
Just the headlights in the taillights, really.
All
That's
right.
about it. But
Yeah, that sounds good.
that's the wrong account. Whoopsie. What's your steadity?
8748. Chat, we gotta go do some jobs on Charlie. She busted, man.
Nice outfit.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get up to?
Just kind of driving around right now.
Fair enough. How's this show, by the way?
Really good.
Hell yeah.
A little front heavy, but that's typical muscle cars.
Well, most of the time it's... Yeah, actually, yeah, it is.
Yeah. But other than that, like, it doesn't slide. Speed's pretty good. Can't really complain.
Hell yeah.
I don't think Deathly Delights is open. We'll have to just go back and eat vending machine food. Excuse me.
Where did Antonio go? Is Blake still upstairs? Oh, yep, she definitely is. There is shelves now. That looks real nice. Alright, you're all good to go.
Thank
no
you.
worries. You take care.
You too. Alright, well, we tried. Doesn't look like they were open though. So, off we go. Crumbies it is, chat.
remember things.
I slept wrong. My shoulder is killing me today, y'all.
Hostile takeover?
Are you putting a present on the table?
Yeah, I got the judge food because he asked.
What a guy.
Is it
What a
food?
guy.
She is a
Wow.
feeder.
Asking court goers to get him food.
Judge.
Humpy needs to chill out. He's getting a little crazy.
I mean, technically, I offered, so.
We're fine. When Reed shows up, we're not fine, but we're fine for right now. What? I can't hear it. What? I still can't hear it.
Comfy? Heck yeah.
What about do? Would you like some help on that? Oh, okay.
She's a professional feeder. She can't stop feeding or she'll die. I just got back from the Painted Moon.
Food up near the desk. You're all good.
Oh.
Just tackled that woman out of a wheelchair.
I tripped and fell. She threw a fucking cup at me.
What the hell?
Now do it again.
That's fucked
Jesus
up.
Christ. Did you buy that suit at Glenn Armstrong Jr.'s like estate sale?
Listen, you buy what you can get.
Not gonna lie, homie looks like he's trying to be a baller.
Oh yeah, that was the joke.
Yep, that
He
was
looks
the
like
joke.
he's trying to be a tough in the 1930s.
It's the hat.
Why I oughta.
When you're a shark for life.
You right there, Olva?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Who is it? God?
By the way, when do we begin the education process of teaching people the difference between a motor club and a motorcycle club?
Thank you.
Did it, okay.
But you're a dangerous motorcycle club that's super violent and sends harmful emissions into the air.
Says every member of the district attorney's office, apparently.
On your two-wheeled
We're
vehicles.
a motorcycle gang, dog.
Hey, actually, Oliver, that's your name, right? District attorney, man? Prosecutor. Okay, congratulations. For one, thank you for actually having a fucking send-it attitude and not being a bitch about this case today. I appreciate you. Question.
Oh, Polito takes court very seriously.
We do. And hopefully we don't have to take it seriously again for a while, because this is our last one for a little bit. Okay, Oliver, question number 2. Without looking at your MDW, because you have described me as a dangerous felon, how many counts of attempted murder of a government employee would you estimate that I have? But you described me as a dangerous felon. So how many dangerous felonies have I done?
I don't have the actual.
Ooh, not a good look, Oliver.
Sometimes you gotta make it theatrical.
Oliver, at least one.
She's placing you in the Viper room. Be careful.
Hold on, I'll be right back, Miss. Is it Gemini?
I'll get
Oh,
you
yeah,
yeah, she has just as many as I do.
He needs to like talk to his counsel or something.
You gotta phone a friend. Is this fucking Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, I know she has like at least 2. Attempted.
Anybody got
I think at least 2 is always a solid answer to every question, but I know that like 50% of the time it's the wrong answer. Do you think that was helpful?
Miss Gemini, let me ask you this question: How many offenses do you think you have?
Oh, I know exactly how many I have.
Well, she's gonna know what.
I know precisely how many.
Tommy,
I have.
let me cook here. Okay.
You're
I'm
not cooking anything. You're not the cook. You're not the chef.
I've been doing call for 10 hours today, probably 12 now.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to help you. Take it easy.
10, 12 hours? What the hell's wrong with you?
I know.
I go through one case and I'm like, okay, I'm done for the day.
Oh, Jesus.
The answer's actually going to surprise you, Oliver. Would you like to know the actual answer?
2.
3.
Oh.
Okay.
Over the course of
But see-
7 months of history, I have 3.
See, here's the thing. A charge on its own is a charge. The context of the charge being applied and the circumstances of that charge are also important.
She also only has 1 assault with a deadly.
No, what I mean is,
He's
each
saying that,
assault.
he's saying that the number is small, but the meaning is mighty.
Is that what you tell your lovers?
Oh my god!
That was good. That was good. Wait, listen, that was good. I like that. That was good. I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's actually it's very interesting that the people of Polito are very frequently labeled as a dangerous motorcycle club, which we've already discussed the error in the second part. But I would actually contest that the majority of people who get charged with attempted murder of a government employee probably have 3 or 4 times more of those charges than we do. Most members of the club have 1 or fewer.
Tito has 7.
Yeah,
Tito
but
has
Tito's
7.
Tito. Do you know what I mean? Tito's Tito.
Okay, Tito's Tito. So then how come Tito gets a pass and we don't?
Yeah, how come Tito gets to be a silly little guy who's been charged twice as much as me, but I'm the violent criminal?
Tito doesn't get a pass. He's in court. He's been in court.
Oh, Chad, I'm spacing hard. I think we're almost to the end here.
Probably not what you honestly like you're kind of
Sorry,
dodging
this is a
around it
little
bit.
interesting right now.
It's the same thing that I told Sergeant Bush. Whenever you label something as something, you make that an inevitable reality. Because the more you say it, the more the frustration builds, and eventually it just becomes true.
Oh.
That's actually much more eloquent than what I told Bush. I told Bush if you act like it's a fucking 78's call, you're going to get shot in the head like it's a 78's call. But same theory.
This Hellion. Isn't this the Hellion that I saw in the
Careful,
thing?
wheelchairs are deadly.
Jesse Pierce is
get charged with accomplice to murder.
He got
but
transferred
without
finally.
the murder.
What's up, Oliver?
I don't know. Hello.
Still small.
Hello.
Have we met before?
This is
I'm
Anna.
Oliver. Hi. Hello, Anna. I'm sorry, I've not met
Anna
you
Pita,
before.
bad director.
Oh God, your job's hard.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh Lord.
How'd those two huskies go?
I got them sedated and to La Puente Blanca, where I got them vaccinated and trackered, and then released them. So.
Oh. All right.
People just gonna have to learn that not every animal is gonna be their best friend.
They're gonna learn today, Anna. And they get bit.
Yeah, they were just aggressive. That's all. They got really.
Are people fucking with animals again?
Guys,
Always.
this the fuck up, please?
No. It was just like two kind of like standoffish dogs.
Just if you see them, just go the opposite.
If they get bit, it's their own fucking fault.
Yeah, like once you hear the growls and barking, like, why would you approach that? But anyway, let's go out to the like little circle thing because there's no machine out here.
The foyer.
Oh yay!
Oi,
Sorry, I
oi,
was
oi!
being facetious.
Damn.
Sorry,
Why
I'm
don't you just-
I'm
why- yeah, you're
restless, Oliver. I'm waiting
Hey.
for this thing to end.
You're just like hitting the damn railing every time.
Yep. Yep. Me. Bang, bang, bang. What the hell? You get shot, you get shot. Did you get Molotov? I saw that picture of Jehoshaphat getting Molotov and it was kind of funny, NGL.
Chad, I'm very tired all of a sudden. Oh my god.
I think this whole thing is cooked. Yeah, this is a deep fried case. Especially because civil happened first. Where is that Harvey lid? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think Humphrey can hear me and I want to communicate with Humphrey.
is the man of the hour.
Are you guys talking about me?
What? Us?
Good.
Never.
Switcher says
I'll be
what?
honest with you, Harvey. I'm never talking about you.
Which means you're talking about me. Got it.
No,
Sorry,
never.
who are you?
I'm sorry, I heard somebody. I just don't know who that was. Sounded like a faint whisper. I didn't know. I might have got hooed.
Wow. Classic.
Who is this tourist?
Who's?
Are you saying that because his clothing, or what are you saying? How are you?
Oh, hi, Jax. Oh, hi.
I'm fucking face blind. Sorry.
How are you face blind?
So easy. Fuck you, Harvey Lids. On God.
Hey, Wombat, why isn't that your MDW profile?
That should be Wombat's
Should be
MDW
my
profile.
MDW. Fuck. Harvey, can you send
Babies, I think we're gonna scoot. I'm falling
Yeah, I
asleep.
can send it to you.
I am streaming tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna do role play or drawing or something, but we're gonna do something, chat.
That's a good point.
Let's
What
go
is
find
your
somebody to
curl?
go raid.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, this is much better.
Easy.
It is easy.
Ziggy, you guys wanna go say hi to Ziggy? Nah, Daxter's streaming. We gotta go say hi to Daxter. Daxter is streaming Final Fantasy, so. Alright, babies. We'll be live tomorrow. I'm sorry for the extra short stream. I'm just like literally spacing out. I'm like, ugh. So, but we're gonna be live tomorrow, I promise. Thank you for hanging out with me a little bit. Thank you for the conversation. It was amazing.